What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a rainy Tuesday morning edition of the KBO Collections Hobby Drive. So headed into work on a Tuesday morning. Didn't get a drive in yesterday in terms of video. Of course I had a drive to work. I was just too busy and too preoccupied with thinking about work and stuff to turn on the camera and to do a video. I was pretty busy yesterday. So anyway, headed in on a Tuesday morning, rainy Tuesday morning, and today I'm going to get right to it. So what did I want to talk about today? Well, honestly, I wanted to talk about my favorite current release set. And when I say my favorite current release, it is a set that's been around for quite a few years, like not a long time, but also not a short period of time, in terms of the modern rendition. And that set is none other than Topps Allen and Ginter. Now, of course, Allen and Ginter started back in the 1800s, and it wasn't owned by Topps at that time, of course, but they were known for producing sets that had anything and everything in them. It had stuff from, athletes. It had stuff from flags. It had stuff from countries. It had stuff from animals, like anything and everything, which is what Topps is doing now with the modern Allen and Ginter. And that's the reason why I like this set. I like this set because it's a little bit of everything. You don't really know what to expect. You might be pulling a rookie card of a top player, or you might be pulling a bale of hay, or you might be pulling an egg, or something like that. Or it could be some new up and coming rapper, or it could be a movie star. It could be a person from the World Series of Poker. Like, you don't really know, because of course, if you look at the checklist, but you don't know what you're going to get in a pack. It could be anything and everything. Now, you could say that about all packs, but most products you open, you're going to like, well, I'm getting all baseball players or all football players or something like that. Most packs that you open. But with this, you're like, okay, I'm going to get some baseball players. I'm going to get some other stuff as well, which is really cool. I love it. To be quite honest, one of the biggest draws to Allen and Ginter to me is the oddity of some of the people that they include in the set. I'm a big fan of pulling non-sports autos in Allen and Ginter, and honestly, that's where a lot of the value is in terms of Allen and Ginter. A lot of times, you pull a non-sports auto, and a lot of times that's better than pulling a freaking top rookie. So anyway, I gotta go get some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. All right, so grab my coffee, grabbed a little ramen. I actually normally wouldn't be picking up ramen or grabbing ramen, but today I've got some extra classes and it's gonna interfere with my lunch schedule, so as a result, just need something to kind of get me through for a while. So that's what the ramen's for. But yeah, so anyway, so headed in Topps Allen and Ginter. As I was saying, like, you might pull a singer or pop culture person or something like that, and that autograph is worth more than your top rookies in the set sometimes, hell, maybe even a lot of the time, honestly. It's just, that's the way it is. Like, and I like that about the set. That's a big draw. Also, like, for people who love collecting odd things, Allen and Ginter is a set for them. So I like that. I collect odd things. Like, I have not a huge non-sports collection, but I have a growing, I'll put it to you that way. I have a growing non-sports collection. I don't have a big one, I have a growing one. And so, and that's what I tell all the ladies. I'm a grower, not a shower, So, but, yeah, so just kind of like thinking about this set and thinking about like, hey, I haven't bought a hobby box of anything in like 3 years. It's been like 3 years since I've bought and opened a new product. And I'm thinking to myself, like, should I buy a box of Topps Allen Ginter this year? And here's the thing, it's not FOMO. Like, it really isn't, because I know that I can get, this stuff on the secondary market pretty easily. It's not, and I'm talking about like cards and stuff that I want. It's not FOMO talking. It's just that I kind of want to rip a box. Like, it's, and some people could say like, well, just buy yourself a box of, a cheap box of Big League and rip it then. I don't really enjoy Big League as much. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't enjoy Big League. Like, Big League I think is a cool set. But in terms of me ripping it, I don't get as much enjoyment out of it. I get more enjoyment out of Topps Allen Ginter, as I said, because I might pull a freaking chicken, or I might pull whatever, might pull a hamstring, I don't know. But like, that's kind of like what I like. And because I like it, I'm thinking about buying a box this year. Don't try to talk me off of the ledge here. Like, it kind of comes down to this. This is what it comes down to. It comes down to whether or not the hobby shop that I used to buy from, and I say used to because I haven't bought unopened product in like 3 years. It kind of comes down to if they have Topps Allen Ginter, and sort of like what the price is. And so, like, I know I can go on Blowout, I know I can go on DNA, I can go on Steel City, I can go on any of those and buy it right now, pre-order for October 30th. But the reason why I don't, and I'm not, is just because of the shipping cost. Like, the shipping cost is 50% of the box cost. So the box costs like, $120. The shipping cost for one single box is like $60. So, you're looking at $180 to get a box of Allen Ginter. To be quite honest, I could buy the box and just open it when I'm in America, or something like that, in the wintertime. So, it's kind of like, it's just not worth shipping. But, which is something that I might possibly do. I might buy a box and open it when I'm in America. Who knows? But if the local hobby shop here has it, and has it at a reasonable price, and when I say reasonable, like, you have to think about the import taxes, you have to think about their shipping and all that. Like, they have to add all these things into their their markup. So, I don't know what they're going to get the boxes for. I don't know how much they're going to end up selling them for, if they even get any. I know a lot of times people in Korea kind of steer clear of those types of products like Allen Ginter, because it's not baseball or it's not sports a lot of the time. So, yeah. So, but anyway, we'll see. Just depends. Really want to buy a box and open it, but it kind of comes down to whether we have any here. So I thought about actually messaging or calling the shop and asking them, like, hey, are you getting any? And if you are, I will give you a deposit for a box if you'll just hold one back for me, so I don't know. I might do that, actually. Kind of a good idea, maybe. So anyway, yeah, that's Topps Allen Ginter. If you are a person who wants, all kinds of new flashy stuff, shiny stuff, all of that, if you're a person who wants only baseball cards or only sports cards, then Topps Allen Ginter is not the box for you. You're gonna be disappointed. Like, so, this is more for the people who like a little bit of everything. And me loving pre-war, and loving vintage, that Topps Allen Ginter is kind of like right in my wheelhouse. So it's like what I like, that type of stuff. So anyway, otherwise, Topps Allen Ginter is not for you a lot of the time. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little bit more about why I love Topps Allen Ginter and why you may or may not love it. So what do you think about Topps Allen Ginter? Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.